Okay, so today we're finding the areas of regular polygons. When we're labeling these, the thing that we're going to need is going to be the apothem, which is going to be the perpendicular distance from the center to a side. It's going to be the height of this triangle. So when I'm looking at this triangle right here, the apothem is going to be the height of that triangle. So right there is what we're kind of looking for. So we'll use trig today. The formula that we'll use is down here, which is 1/2 times the apothem times the perimeter. So the apothem is going to be the thing that's tricky. Finding the perimeter shouldn't be too hard. So the first thing that I can do up here on the top left is find out each one of these angles that I have here. So this angle, if I wanted to figure out what one of the central angles was, I know that going all the way around here, this is going to be 360 degrees. And so if I just wanted to find out one piece, what I can do is I can do 360 and then divide it by the number of slices that I have, which is going to be the same number of, which is also going to be the number of sides. So this thing is going to have 5 big pizza slices, and so I can do 360 divided by 5, and that will get me 72. So this angle is 72 degrees. I know that all these central angles, so this guy, this guy, this guy, and those two will all be 72 degrees, so I know that in this case, angle 1 is equal to 72 degrees. What I also know is, so this big angle right here is 72 degrees, I know that my apothem is going to divide this triangle into 2 congruent triangles. So I know that this angle will be the same as this angle. So what I can do is I can take that 72, and to find out just one piece of the angle, I can cut it in half. So I can get angle 2 is equal to 36 degrees. And then the last thing that I can do is to find out if I want to figure out this angle, angle 3 right here, I can use this right triangle right here. I've got a 90-degree angle here. I know that this angle right here is 36, so I can figure out this last one by adding those all up to equal 180. So angle 3 is going to be equal to, so I can do 180 minus 90 minus 36, and that gives me 54 degrees. So again, just being able to find the angles using triangles, and knowing that my apothem is going to cut this big triangle in half. The sides, it will be cut in half. The central angles will be cut in half. So moving on to find this area. Again, I think the first thing is to divide this thing into slices. So I can cut this shape, into slices. So since it has 6 sides, it's a hexagon. It has 6 pieces of pizza. And what I have here is, actually I already have my apothem, which is that 3 feet right there. And then I have one of my side lengths, which is 5. And so I know my apothem is already going to be 3. And then to find my perimeter, I know that each of these sides is 5 feet, so I can do 5 times the number of sides, which is 6, to get 30. I go area is equal to 1/2 times my apothem, which is 3, times 30. And when I do that, I get 45, and these are feet, so square feet. This next one, find the area of a nonagon. So a nonagon has 9 sides. And so if I wanted to turn this into pizza slices, I would have 9 pizza slices. This is where I have to find my angle, because I'm going to have to use trig. So if I have something like that, this angle, again I can go 360 divided by the number of sides, which is 9, and that gives me 40. So I know that each one of these central angles is going to be 40 degrees, and again what I'm looking at is I want to find out what my apothem is, which is that red line that I just drew. And so to find this, what I want to do is I want to kind of take this triangle right here, and I want to kind of cut it out there and make it bigger so I can use trig and see exactly what I'm talking about here. So again, this is my apothem, this vertical piece, and then since this big central angle is 40 degrees, I know that this one, again, it's going to be half because it cuts, the apothem cuts the triangle in half. So this one's going to be 20. I know that each side length is 12, so again, this bottom piece right here is going to end up being 6. It's going to be half of 12, which is 6. Then I can use trig to find my apothem, so I can go from the 20-degree angle, 6 is opposite, A is adjacent, and so I'm going to use tangent. So I can go tangent of 20 is equal to, it'll be 6 over A. So I'm going to multiply both sides by A. Again, this is a little backwards from the way that we've done it with the previous sections. Since an A is on the bottom, I'm going to multiply both sides by A, and then I can divide both sides by the tangent of 20. So when I do that, I get my apothem is equal to 6 divided by the tangent of 20. It gives me 16.48. Again, I've got 9 sides that are all 12, so I get 108 for my perimeter. And so I go area is equal to 1/2 times my apothem, which is 16.48, times my perimeter, which is 108. Oops. So I get my area is 889.92. And these are meters, right? Yeah. So square meters. Find the area of a regular pentagon with 4-inch sides. So again, a pentagon is going to have 5 sides. And so it's going to divide into 5 pizza slices. And again, what I'm looking for is to find my apothem. So I know that this middle angle here, I can do 360 divided by the number of pizza slices, which is 5. Gives me 72. So again, I'm going to cut out this triangle to use trig. So redraw that. Make it bigger. This is my apothem. Let's see. Each side is 4 inches, so if the entire side is 4 inches, again, that apothem is going to cut it in half. So this bottom piece will be 2, and I know that this top right here will be 36 degrees. And so again, 2 is my opposite. My apothem is my adjacent, so I'm going to use tangent again. Tangent of 36 is equal to 2 over A. I can then multiply both sides by A, and then divide by the tangent of 36. And I get my apothem is 2.75. And then my perimeter, I've got 5 sides that are all 4, so my perimeter will be 20. So area is equal to 1/2 times my apothem, which is 2.75, times 20. I get 27.5. These are inches, so square inches. Same type of thing. This is, I think, a decagon, 10 sides. So 360 divided by 10 gives me 36. Again, what I'm really concerned about is cutting this thing into pizza slices, because I'm going to find my apothem, just like that. So I have my triangle here. Here's my apothem. The whole side is 6, so that's going to be 3. And then this piece right here is going to be 18. So again, I've got opposite and adjacent, so I'm going tangent again of 18 is equal to 3 over A. Multiply both sides by A, divide by the tangent of 18. I get my apothem to be 9.23. My perimeter, again, 10 sides that are all 6 is going to be 60. Area is equal to 1/2 times 9.23 times 60. So my area is 276.9, and those are square centimeters. And the last one here, a little bit of a different problem, a little bit of a challenge. I want to find an area of a regular hexagon, so 6 sides, that has a radius of 5. So again, a radius is going to be my distance to one of my vertices. So this is going to be 5 right here. So again, if I wanted to divide this into pizza slices, I would do so like this. And so what I want to find is I want to find my apothem, which is going to be this piece that I highlighted there. So to do this, again, I've still got my 360 divided by 6, which gives me 60, I believe. Yep. So I know that the central angles are all going to be 60. So when I take this triangle out right there, I'm left with this. This is my apothem. This is now what the information that I'm given, and I know that this top angle right here is going to be 30 degrees. And so when I do this, again, to find my apothem, this is going to be a little different because 5 is my hypotenuse, A is still my adjacent, so I'm going to use cosine. So cosine of 30 is equal to A over 5. So I can multiply both sides by 5 and get that A is going to be 4.33. Once I'm there, oops, I can't find my perimeter yet because I don't know what the side lengths are. I only know the radius, and so I actually want to find out what x is, this bottom piece, because I know that'll help me to find of my regular. This is x right here, and so I can then find the perimeter using whatever x is. So to find x is my opposite, so I'm going to go sine of 30 is equal to x over 5. So when I multiply both sides by 5, it gives me 2.5. And so if just this piece right here is x, I would know that the entire side length of each of these is going to be 5 because I can double it. And so what I can do then is I know that my perimeter, each side is 5, so my perimeter is going to end up being 30. Because I have 6 sides that are all 5, it gives me 30 for my perimeter. So my area is equal to 1/2 times my apothem, which is 4.33, times my perimeter, which is 30. I get 64.95. Oops, and these were feet, I believe, right? Yep. Square feet. If you're watching this video, now,